I'll be inviting our guest speaker to give a wonderful testimony he has already shared, but I want to hear from him physically. I mean, online from him right away. So how he actually did it, like let him just share a few testimony with us before we call it a day. Coach Fab, if you can hear me, over to us to this section. Over to you, sir.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching and listening from. My name is Fahad Ahmed, popularly known as Coach Fahad. I'm a V2 rank member under the Team Motion International. Before I begin, I want to appreciate all the mentors and coaches, all the leaders we have in this Zoom session. I really appreciate for having me here today. So I'm here to give you guys my small testimony on how RoyalQ have changed my life in this few 1 year plus 5 months and I have been in this business. So let me go back to when I started. This is my second online business I have come across. The first online business I did was ATCZ. I don't know if some of you have heard about ATCZ. It's an online business. That is how I lost my 800,000. So ever since then, I have been scared to try other platforms to do all these online investments because I'm the first son of my family. I lost my dad, so I have my mom and my 4 younger ones. So it's a very difficult thing to provide for them. And you all know that making money from 9 to 5 is not easy as well. In you getting job and all those stuff. So I was looking for a legitimate way on how I can make money in dollars online. That is when I come across somebody I have on my contact list, which is my coach. His name is Coach Wealth. They have been posting about this RoyalQ. I reach out to him, asking how is this that I told him that I'm not that educated, so I won't be able to start reading, analyzing all those. I know nothing about how to do those things. Please, is there a way for me to join this platform and also make money through this platform? And is my money safe? After explaining about the RoyalQ and everything, just what caught my attention was that he said my trading capital is safe inside my Binance. And in the past years, I have used Binance. So I know about Binance. I know that once you want to use Binance, you have to verify it with your KYC. That is back then where you can be able to convert your dollar to Naira on Binance. So I know that Binance is well secured. Then when he told me that my money was safe there, I said, okay, that is wonderful. So how is the robot going to trade for me? I know that all these Forex people, they normally lose money, even if they will not come online and tell you, I lost this amount of money, but they normally lose money. He said, no, that the robot trade on two different markets. The robot trade on spot market and future market, but they always advise you to do spot. At that time, I know nothing about the spot and the futures. I told him, what is this spot? What is the spot? He told me that spot is just all about the robot buying when it's low and selling for you when it's high. He gives me few examples of some items that I will buy and give my sales boy and tell my sales boy once this price hits to so amount, let him sell the items from those things. So I now decided, okay, let me just give it a try, but I will have to see you face to face. Luckily, he stays here in Port Harcourt with me. So I went down to his place. I raised money. I went to his place. He guide me. I downloaded the app and I started with I think $1,000 that day. That was January, I think 12th last year, January 12th or 13th, I think so. So I activated my boat and he placed it for me that day. I think within 2 days or 3 days, I made over, I think, $50 or so. So I was convinced, and the money was inside my Binance. My trading capital and my profit that I made was inside my Binance. So I think after 2 days, I told him I want to top up again another $1,000, make it $2,000. We did new setup. He placed trade for me again. The thing delivered again. Wow, it was amazing. I didn't top up again. That is within 1 week, I have deposit over $3,000 within a week. So I was making a lot of profits without me knowing anything. All he do is that once my trade sell, he will call me on video call. I will share my screen. We'll place another trade. He then told me about team building that I can refer. I said, no, I'm not interested. Please, I have done 86Z. I lost money. The few friends I have, I introduced them to the business. They also lose money. So I'm not really interested. She said, no problem. So I was making a lot of money, making $100, $50, $70 on a daily basis without me knowing anything about the trading. The only thing I know was that I can be able to place my trade once my coin sell. So I was not even giving him attention anymore. Once my coin sell, I'll just search for any coin without even waiting for him to give me coin and place. That is how I keep increasing my trading capital. I think I was having over $5,000 then. So I was making a lot of money. That is the day I even made over $400 in a day, in a single day. So because I was not following instruction then, thinking I now know all, and all I know was just to place trade. So I then start experiencing floating loss. Some coins I will pick without checking if the coin is low or high. I will just place trade, put 3%. Sometimes he will give me signal that I should put 3% or 2%. I will go and put 10% because I'm really excited seeing $50, $60 in just one single trade based on my trading capital. You get so instead of me taking that 2% or 3% that he's telling me, I will just move it to 10%. So I now start getting floating loss, almost all my money stuck on floating loss for like a week. I'm not making any money. My mind can't day. I start panicking. I have to go to him again and say, what happened now? I'm not making any money for the past 1 week now. What happened? He then check my trade, start asking me, who told you to place this trade? This trade I told you to place, I told you to take 2% or so. I'll be like, I needed quick money. Like my body was just sweeting me. And I was not sharing this opportunity with people, but I was getting that result. But what I observe is that as I'm trading, making profit, he normally call me. He'll just tell me, share my screen. I will just share my screen. He'll just ask me, how is your trade going? Maybe using me to tell other people. Before you know, they will just activate because I was having that result at that time because of my trading capital. So he was getting activation, but me, I don't care then because I don't really know what the team building aspect is really talking about. So when I showed him my trade and everything, he just told me I should be patient that they will come out. So some of them came out. Some of them waited for a very long time, for about a month or plus. I have some trade that they are been there for over 3 months, more than that. Some of them came out, some of them are still there. Do you get? So that is when I now relax and say to myself, or more, I don't really have any other money to add. That is all my money. Because there is one my dad property that we sold that time. So I don't have any money again. And this is what I wanted to do for full time. Do you get? So I then asked myself that people joining this RoyalQ self, is it only trading that they are making money? I now asked him again that tell me more about this team building of a team. He then explained to me that if I want passive income, once I have team members that are trading under me, even if my trades sell or not, I'll be making money because they are trading. Their own trade might be selling at that particular time where when my own trade is not selling. So after understanding all those things, I just said, okay, let me start posting. I started posting on my status, on my WhatsApp status, because my WhatsApp linked to my Facebook. So whenever I post on my WhatsApp, it will be showing on my Facebook as well. So my friends, the few friends that I introduced to ETCZ that lost money, they started, what are you posting now? You don't come again, no. This one will still carry our money, go, those kind statements. I never mind them. I just keep posting and all those things. So those people that are close to me did not join at first. It was people far from me on my Facebook. I would just be on Facebook. Somebody would just send me chat. This thing you're posting, what is it all about? And that time I still know nothing. That is after 6 months of me joining this business. I was not interested. I don't even attend Zoom session, nothing. So whenever they ask me a question, I'll just reach out to my coach and say, this person asked me, what will I tell him, please? Help me and guide him. That is how I started getting team members, right? Luckily, the first person that joined my team, I think he sent me 500,000. I helped him and bought the USDT and he activated his robot. Then after making profit like 2 times, he then top up again with I think 1 million naira. The second person too that I joined started with I think 1 million naira again. So that is the first 5 to 6 people that joined my team. They all activated their robot with I think 1 million, 2 million naira. That is maximum 2 million naira. That is why I now my coach now advised me that I should create my own group and everything. So I now come up with Team Millions as my name, as my team name. So because those members they use 1 million, 1 million, 2 million. So I was surprised too as well. Although me too, I use big capital. So that is how it has been going for me. But based on I don't know how to explain the business better to them and everything, they were expecting to make that amount I was making, not knowing my money was higher than their money because I don't like showing them that my account, how much I have in trading capital at that time. So some of them give up based on floating loss and based on lack of understanding as well because they are not learning. And me too, I was not learning. So I couldn't explain more better to them. So I now tell my coach that I'm ready to learn this whole system afresh so that I can be able to teach people I'm putting in the business as well. So I started attending Zoom session, having private class with him, teaching me how the robot works, how to analyze the crypto market. That is how I now learned how to do my analysis, although we are still learning. Even our mentors and coaches, they are still learning. So, but what you have to understand is that I keep posting, even when I know nothing about the business, even when I was learning, I keep posting. I was consistently posting on my WhatsApp status, on my TikTok, on my Facebook, on my Instagram. I was posting. I even created my own Telegram channel where I was posting about the RoyalQ. So once you just ask me about RoyalQ, I will tell you, go to my TikTok channel, go to my Telegram channel, you will see everything you need to know about it. That is how I was getting members. even when I know nothing. So for those of you thinking that you must know everything before getting people into this business, no, you just have to understand that your money is safe, right? You just need to know that you can never lose your money. None of my team members that will come to me and tell me I lost my money. No, is their impatience. Once that their coin is on floating loss, they will start saying no more. I can't wait anymore. They will end up selling at loss by their self. The robot will never sell for a loss for you, okay? So let me quickly share my screen because of time. Let's check how much I have made so far in this business. I will start with my first account. I hope everybody can see my screen.
Yeah, go ahead. You can see it.
All right. So this is my first account. Coach Fahad, this is my first account. So on profit details on this account, I have made $4,190. In Naira is about 6,490,000 Naira. This is what I made using my trading capital on this first account, right? I'm not trading on this account anymore. This is the account I started with. This is the account I started with. I wish I can go deep down. How I wish I can go down. You guys would have been seeing $50, $100, $110, $120 on a daily basis that I was making back then. So this is what I have made. So somebody should bring out his calculator. Let's do, because I want to check how much I have made on my three account total, both profit and from team building. So on this first account, I made 6,490,000. Yeah, please, somebody should get that on calculator, right? So this one here is for profit using my trading capital. On my team building, why I love team building is that for you to make money in team building, your members need to make money. So when people keep saying, why do you like talking about team building, or why do our coaches or mentors like telling us to build a team? Is it that they are just benefiting from it? No. Yes, they will benefit from it, but it's still on your own good because they are making that money because you're trading and you're making profit. So if you're not making profit, they won't be making team quantification and direct quantification. They will not be making those money, right? So that is what you have to understand. On this particular account, on team building alone, both my activation gains and my direct quantification and my team quantification, I have made 1,314. Okay, $1,314, right? Which is 2,035,000 Naira. Somebody should get this particular one too on your calculator. Let's do the math together and see how much. So this is my first account. Don't forget, this is how much I've made using my trading capital, and this is how much I've made building team on this first account, right? So let me unshare my screen so that I can log out and log into the other accounts immediately. I'm just 1 month, 1 year, 5 months, don't forget. And I have 3 accounts. Why do I have these 3 accounts? Because my team members are not really interested in building team. So I will not wait for them because I have understand and I have seen where the future is going to. I've seen what people are benefiting from the team building. I won't wait for somebody else to decide if I will make money through team building or not. So I decided to do it myself, right? And it has been going smoothly. Imagine me heading to V6. My first account is in V6. My second account is in V5. My third account is in V4. And I'm about opening my fourth account. And maybe my fourth account will be in V3. Ha! One can they look my back now? Eh? Are you guys understanding what I'm trying to tell you guys?
Very well,
You have,
very well. Amazing. This is great.
all right. So let me share my screen again so that you guys will see my second account. On this second account, I've made $1,792, which is 2,779,000 naira. Somebody should also get this on record and add it together with the first one, please. So check how much I made total on my trading capital and total on my team building as well. So let me go to my team. This account too is also a V2 account. This is my second account. And this account, I think this account is 4 months old. 4 months old, I'll be 5 months old. I think so. So on my team building, this is how much I've made on team building on this account. I have made $589, which is 913,000 naira, just because I decided to help other people make money using this app. But you see, other people will be there not wanting to help people. This devil that we are cursing every day, do you know that this devil is me and you? You have a system that is working and you don't want to share it to better other people's life. Are you not a devil? Let me share my screen so that I will share the last account. Imagine me still being on this business for the next 10 to 15 years coming. Right now, I do nothing apart from RoyalQ. When I started, I think I saw one testimony that somebody said, if they did not call you RoyalQ, if your friends did not see you on the road and call you RoyalQ, you have not started. And it's true. Now, when I go out, they'll be like, RoyalQ, how far? Now, this one will come out today, it didn't happen. I will just laugh because I'm always
Wow.
at home. I'm always at home. Not as if I'm really doing anything, but keep learning, attending different Zoom session. Like if people normally check people coming to Zoom session, except I don't see link. Any link I see that is a Zoom session link, I will go. I will listen. I will listen. Once I have access to any Zoom session, I will go and listen to add to my own knowledge. Because if you can't just depend on one particular source, right? You add here, and you become great. But some people usually do this mistake. And I would like to talk about it. Once you are in a particular community, right? Stick with that your community trading strategies. By the time you go to another community and you want to learn their own trade pattern, and you come and everything will mix up in your head. For your team to be using that particular strategy, it means it has been working for them since 2021, right? their coaches, their uplines know what they are doing for them to be using that strategy. So when I usually go to other team session, watch their strategy and everything, I will just watch just to learn. So sometimes when I take some of my team members with me, they will start saying, no, try this one, I'm gonna try this one, I'm gonna try this one. So I stop going with them. I will just go alone to learn. Because our coaches have been there since 2021. So if that strategy they're using is not working, they will not be using it. I hope that is well understood, guys. So please,
Yes,
on this
yes.
account, on this account, I tried doing futures. Everybody know that in RoyalQ, we trade on spot market and future markets, right? So, but we are always advised that on futures, you can make more money and you can lose it all at the same time. So that is why most people don't do futures. So, but I said I want to take risk. I try future with I just say, okay, let me try because they say whenever you want to do futures, do it with money you know you will lose, that it will not pay you. So I said, okay, let me try with $150. I think if I lose $150, it will not pay me. So I traded with $150 and I made $20. This is it. I made $24, which is 38,000 naira. But I lost that my $150. That is when I know it really hurts. So that is how I run from futures. I go back to my I go back to my spot trading. So if you're going into futures, guys, please go with money you know you lose, it will not pay you. When people lose their phone, they will be like, you don't even pay me on my SIM card. Bro, he pay you because to get that money to buy that thing is difficult. So when I lost my 150 from futures, I was angry. So this is how much I made on this account. 38,000 naira, right? On trading profits. Please take it down. 38,000 naira. So on the team building side, that you can never lose money and you can be getting money every day, even when you trade or you don't trade. Like this account now. As you can see, I do not trade with this account, but this is how much I have made just in 2 months. Let me even check if I'm correct. That is 2 months. Let me check when I activated this robot, right? Let me check when I activated this robot. So this is when I activated this robot. So you guys should check if I'm correct. Am I correct? What is today's date? So
All
this,
right.
I'm right, right? So
Yeah.
yesterday made this account 2 months. So let it not look as if I'm lying. This is when I activated this account. I just activated this account with $121 because I didn't want to trade with this account. I just want to use it to build. Then I started making money. So that is it. So I made a total of $401, which is 600, which is 622,000 naira. So if you put all together now on team building alone, this is 622,000. Did anybody take the second account from team building? How much I've made in total? Did anybody take that account? Let me see. I screenshotted it here. Okay, on the second account, I made 913,000. Am I right? Let me see from the chat. But am I right? I made 913,000 on the second account for team building. On my first account, I made over 2,035,000. 2,035,000. That is how much I have made in total. In total, I have made over 3,570,000 naira in team building. Are you guys getting me? For team building, I made over 3,570,000 naira. That is only in team building. So I wouldn't have made that money if I did not decide to share this opportunity with people to help them make money for themselves. So if you're still waiting or you're still thinking of team building, I don't know what you're waiting for anymore. You can see how much I have made. So far, so good. Don't be discouraged if your team members are not seeing that thing that you're seeing, right? Just be consistent in everything you do. Keep posting, keep telling people. I even have flyer that I did whenever I'm going out to maybe enjoy myself, maybe pleasure park or any birthday party. I will put my flyer in my bag. If I see you, you dress nice, I will be like, what's up, guy? Because I always dress nice too as I'm coming out. Why won't I dress nice? I made money using my RoyalQ. I made money in dollars. So once I'm going out, I dress nice, put my this thing in my bag, my flyer in my bag. When I go my number and everything, right? So I will urge you all to try as much as possible to build team as well. If you want to make consistent profits, even when you trade and when you don't trade, even when you experience floating loss and when you don't experience it. Because God forbid now, tomorrow I pass. God forbid, because I'm here to enjoy all these accounts. My people will still be enjoying from these 3 accounts because the people I have now, the few team members I have now are people that are interested in building team as well. So you can imagine in the next 2 to 3 years where these 3 accounts will hit, and I will be opening another account I think next week to make it 4, so that I will be working to hit my V3 as soon as possible because the pressure is there. I post in all social media, both Instagram, both TikTok, both Facebook, my WhatsApp status, and my Telegram. I have my channel, I have my group and everything. So you just need to keep pushing, never give up. Some people will give up normally. Is a normal thing in every business. You meet in every business, in even normal face-to-face business. Is it boutique? Is it supermarket? There are so many people that started a business within 2 to 3 years, they will give up on that business. And if you still look, that business that those people give up on that business, there are some people that are making big on that particular business. That is the same thing with RoyalQ. If you are about to give up, think about those people that are V6. Are they having 2 head? No. They went through what you're going through too, but they passed that level and they reached the top. Now they are enjoying it, right? You will not see a V6 leader coming to tell you, please, please, please join RoyalQ. No. So you just have to have the understanding, and you need to also make them to understand that thing that you saw that made you join RoyalQ, also try to make them see that reason, right? It's not all about you showing them results. No, you have to give them that explanation on what this thing can do for them and what it has been doing for others as well. So this is my little testimony. I hope I was more able to, I did not confuse you, rather to convince you never to give up on this business. Thank you very much for having me. I really appreciate for this opportunity you guys give to me. Thank you very much, all the coaches and the mentors in the house. I really appreciate it.
Wow, 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 wow. This is great. As in, like, seriously, this is really wonderful. At least we all have learned one or two things from your testimony. This is actually a wonderful business that we should not actually relent from. So, as you have heard from him, how he actually did it. So we can as well follow such paths. So team building is great. Team building is great. So we should keep pushing. So I will have to also call my other leaders. I will have to speak, say one or two other things before we wrap up today's section. So my great box, I think Leader George is there. So Leader George, if you are there, please, a little contribution of your 1 cent before we call it a day.
All right, sorry. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, everyone, wherever you're listening from. Thank you so much, Leader Peter, for inviting the guest speaker. Thank you so much, Coach Fahad. I see you a lot in the community. I also share most of your videos. That was an amazing one. And there's something that you said that stuck with me that I think I would like to reiterate. And you said that when you started, your team were not interested in team building. And I felt like it resonated with me because when I actually started too, my team were not interested in team building. And what you said is that you have to keep doing what you have to do. Just because your team are not interested in team building, you won't build your team. You know, that's not how it works. I myself, I have like 5 accounts because when I actually started, my team were not interested. So I needed to build my legs myself because in my team, there was nobody that was trying to build leg for me. So I had to build all my, separate leg, my different leg. Currently, I'm a V3. I have several V2s, and I have V1s. So yes, the benefits, while you are doing that, while you are getting several accounts, you might feel like you are not really getting your money's worth, but you would really understand it when you keep climbing different ranks. Because I myself, I knew or I can experience that as I'm getting rewards for my V3, I'm also getting rewards from my V2s also. And it's making sense now. So this is just to encourage everyone here. If you feel like your team, they are not interested in team building right now, you have to do it yourself. Eventually, they will meet you along the way. Always happens. Eventually, they'll meet you along the way, but you don't have to be stuck up, okay, and just do nothing about it. If you feel like team building is what you want to do, I encourage also several accounts because it helps. It makes you move faster. It makes you move to it makes you move faster in rank. I didn't know this actually when I recently, when I started, I didn't know that. I later knew that, and that was because when I actually started, all the whole arrangement. I did not know about the arrangement. And also, if you want to build a team and you are in V1, please contact your leaders for the very, very easy arrangements so that you don't be stuck in one rank. And I always say this, as a V1, target V3, don't target V2. Because if you are targeting V2, you will be stuck on V2 for a very long time. Or if you target V3, guess what? You cannot fly. You will still pass V2. So by you targeting V3, you are creating your legs. Okay, once you start creating those your leg, you know that you are targeting V3. Because when I just started putting all the people, I just started registering all the people in my account. I was just registering the people in my account. I wasn't building legs and I wasn't doing anything. So I had to go back to the drawing board and start to structure all these things. So it's very, very important as a team builder to speak to your leaders to know how to actually do this arrangement. And also multiple accounts is optional, it's not a must, but it helps. It does help very well. So thank you so much, Coach Fahad. I believe that in the next couple of months, you'll definitely get to V3. You're already on the path to do that, and it's amazing. Thank you. Continue doing you and continue being an amazing person in the community. And I always say, when you come to a community like this, it's not nice for you to keep ghosting. Don't ghost, okay? See, Coach Fahad, I didn't invite him. Leader Peter invited him, but I know him already in the community. So it's so nice that you should want to leave a mark wherever you are. You don't have to be ghosting. Nobody knows you. Nobody knows what you are doing. Nobody sees you. And that's what he said today, that if they are not calling you RoyalQ, and I always say it, if they are not calling you RoyalQ, you are not doing it well. You are not doing it right. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you for coming out. It's not easy to take out time to come share screen. It's really amazing, even though you are not in our team. So we really appreciate you here. Thank you so much, Coach Fahad.
Yeah, thank you, Leader Oshari. Thank you, everyone. We appreciate everyone. So the major thing, let's keep learning. Learning comes before earning. So when you learn, you earn. So make more research. There are videos out there, there are materials out there that you can actually make use of. You don't have to wait for your own results to share. So teach people, learn, share more videos about RoyalQ. There are more videos on our YouTube link that you can actually share about this amazing business. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for your time for joining us for today's section.
Do we have any question? You didn't leave room for questions. Do we have any question? You can unmute yourself and ask a question briefly before we round up. Is there any question? You can also use the chat. Is there any question you would like to ask before we quickly round up, because we are running out of time? So if there's no question, thank you so much, everyone. Peter, please carry on.
Okay, thank you very much, everyone, for joining us today's section. Let's not forget, tomorrow is another wonderful day. So let's make out with the time, 8:30 p.m. Please set your phone alarm at least 8:25 so that you won't forget. So tomorrow will be a wonderful day as well. Thank you very much and good night, everyone. Thank you, my coach. Thank you, everyone, all the leaders. Good night.